Jamming on the one. The second time around, you the only one. You the only one. You the only one. Yeah. Now that I know you the one. We living in the word like I know the sun. You the only one. Yeah. You said it's mine for the taking. You blow my mind with this thing called love. You know every move I'm making. You know everything I'm thinking of. And I'm thinking of you all of the time. Oh, yeah. I can't ever get you out of my mind. You are the only one. You are the only one. It was always you from the start. It was always you all the time. I wrote you on my heart. I wrote you on my mind. And I'm thinking of you all of the time. Always. Oh, you are the only one. You are the only one. You are the only. You are the only one. You are the only one.
That is Ronnie Mann, the only one. Impeccable work, an impeccable artist, one of the best writers and producers that I have ever known. It's amazing. I really, really happy that we have him as a part of our family. So thank you and welcome to TLP Entertainment News. So the entertainment news part means that you're going to hear a varied amount of information. And today we are going to have a little bit of a news brief that I think it's pretty important. It goes in line with some of the things that we're dealing with here in our wonderful country. And I don't know, where all these folks are going to go. But I will tell you that it's a very amazing thing. That's what I'm going to say. It's a very amazing thing. As you please come in, would you mind just giving it a thumbs up if it's something that you like? Moreover, if it is something that you'd like to share, please do so. And then I'd also like to invite you to just sit back and just enjoy what we're about to do, right? We're just going to get into some information. This information comes from Al Jazeera, and it is not the opinion of this channel, nor is it my opinion or any of its subscribers. This story comes from Al Jazeera, and all of the information needed to vet this story is down below inside of our description box. And you may also want to click on the links to see this news article in its entirety. Now, believe it or not, there's a caravan of folks that are leaving from Venezuela, and they are fleeing, going into Colombia. because of some crazy stuff going on at their border. And we're just going to get right into it. We also have a couple of stories that are coming from our news bag as well, which is always a good thing because I love hitting that button. But these are some of the individuals that are fleeing. And so this particular photo that you see here is from migrants inside of a temporary camp after leaving their country due to military operations, according to the Colombian Migration Agency. So that's what you see. This story is from, again, Al Jazeera, and it reads thousands of Venezuelans flee to Colombia amid violence on the border. And it was also published today, March 25th, 2021. So the story goes on to tell us that tensions on the border between Colombia and Venezuela continue to escalate on Thursday amid military operations that sent thousands of Venezuelans fleeing into Colombia from their homes located along the border. Thousands of Venezuelans have fled to the Colombian province of Apure in wake of the continuing military operations. The Colombian government and some of those displaced has said. Now, Venezuela has said its military is fighting Colombian armed groups in rural areas and has its population's support. They said, quote, when the things that fell from the sky, I'm not going to use the word, but when those were falling, I felt nervous, said Niomar Diaz, 26, who arrived in Colombia by a canoe. He told Reuters news agency, that's not good. This poor person. Had a little bug there in my throat there. Had to cough there, so we okay. Okay, so in one house, a grandfather passed on, an 8-year-old boy, 9, and a 9-year-old girl and her mom. The situation was terrible, Mr. Neomar Diaz stated. Diaz also said that the Venezuelan military was abusive to he and his family and several neighbors close to them. More than 3,100 people and 780 families make up the group, which began arriving in Colombia, in the Colombian municipality of Arauquita, starting on Monday because of military operations. And the Colombian Migration Agency is the person or the individual or the group that gave that information out. Now, the foreigners are in 8 shelters, and the national government is who's housing them. And now the governor of Arauca, I think that's it, and the international community are making efforts to provide them with assistance, the agency said. Now, I am wondering if this group of individuals is the exact same or a part of the same group of individuals who are on their way here. Because now we here in America have to house several millions of individuals that are not from here. So I don't know exactly where they're going to go. Are you all familiar with that? Did you know that there are several people who are being housed in our country in several different areas? And so when you consider that we are having millions of individuals bombarding our borders, as well as being housed by our government's dollars, which are our basic dollars, they're being supported to the tune of $6,000 per person per month. And that information came earlier today, and I was pretty startled to see that. So that was quite a bit of money. Now, I know that we've got a lot of things going on at the border there in California, as well as some of the southern border going down there in Texas. But listen, most of the individuals are going to be moved northern into the northern areas. And so that means a lot of red states are going to get a lot of new folks. So I appreciate you guys for being here with us today. And let's see what we've got in the TLP news bag. I want to know what's going on. And, if the story is something that we can run here, we will definitely do it. And if it isn't, we just can't do it. I did talk to you guys yesterday with regards to the UK. I don't know what that was, but that's a really big sound of thunder. To the UK actually saying, hey, guess what? If you want to leave, you're going to have to ask us for permission. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. The UK care home staff to face compulsory vaccination, and that's the candy bar. So it's okay. Whoa, this guy here is amazing. So anyway, you guys, with this thunder that I'm having right now, I'm gonna get off this electrical item because we have some very big stuff going on up here up top. Let's see how many folks we have. Let's see. We've got Ronnie Mann. Hello, chat. Hey, chat. Welcome to TLP Entertainment News as well. We have Angela Reed, and I hope that you guys are still here. Um, let me see what we can do about this particular story. I think we need to read it really quickly because to me, it was sort of amazing when I saw yesterday how they've decided that in the UK, where my sister Karim is located, that if you're there and you want to go someplace and have a vacation or have a trip, you're not going to be able to do it unless it's for an emergency, for a family member who is ill, or for some other wedding or some other job or school education, things of that nature. And so that's what's going on there. And I have a strong feeling that that just might come around us too. I don't know. It's just me, but it looks like that's just a litmus test to see exactly how we would fare if they tried something like that, right? Mm-hmm. Have to drink a little tea there. So it just looks like that's what we'd have to do if we wanted to do the same thing. It just feels like it. Um, we should be back up and running on the other channel coming really soon here. I believe it is on this coming Saturday. However, just for your own information, this Saturday is Passover and it is a non-working day for me. So that means that I will be back with you on this coming, I believe, is that Monday, Ronnie Man? Is that Monday? Hey, Peaches 141. Yes, exactly, Ronnie. Absolutely. Is that Monday that we'll be back able to actually be on the channel? I'm wondering. Just wondering. And yeah, just wanted to know that. Hey, Peaches 141. One Peaches 41. Peaches 41. You know, all the cool girls used to have that nickname coming up in middle school and high school. They were always so cool and so pretty. You always say, "Oh yeah, that's right, Peaches." You know who Peaches is? It's the girl who runs track. She wins all the contests or all the races that she joins in on. So it was always a Peaches or something like that. All the cool girls used to have the name Peaches. And with this bang on this thumbnail, honey, you already know, right? You already know. There's a lot of interesting news here from Al Jazeera. What I would like to look at while I'm still here is something else that's going on in the Middle East right now. And this is, that's a beached whale that they've got blocking the Suez Canal. And there are also some pretty big bits of news that are coming out of that region as well. Let's see. The Saudi coalition clears 4 fuel ships to dock at Hodeidah port. Sometimes I like to go through some of these stories, you guys, so that we can sort of see exactly why stuff happens here. Like why are things costing so much? What's up with that? You know, what's happening? How come we're paying more for this, or how come we're paying more for oil or whatever? And if you don't know some of these things are going on, you just don't know. So this one here says a cargo ship stuck in Egypt's Suez Canal chokes the key trade route. How did it get stuck? I don't know if we're going to read that. In pictures, 6 years of war leaves Yemen almost unrecognizable. Let's take a glance there. Could be your uncle. Could be your uncle. All right. Are there any other pictures? I feel like a kid wanting to go through the picture book. Oh, bless his heart. Bless his heart. You know, you want to see the pictures. You're like, let's see the pictures. Wow. Mercy. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Just out of curiosity, I want to see Yemen in, let's say, what, Well, give me a year, somebody. Throw a year out so we can see what it looked like. Let's try what, 1972? Or what they have in war then too? You never know. Yeah, looks like there was something going on there too. Well, I don't know. I don't. But the question is, why is this stuff going on? You know what I mean? It's like, why, 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 why? What is the real necessity for all of this? What is the meaning of this? Mm. Lies, lies, lies. Yeah, that's what it is. Ronnie Man says Peaches was the cool girl. Yes, she was. And Peaches says that her aunt gave her the name, though. LOL. So, you guys, you can see what it looks like right now. I'm not sure if that picture is big enough or blown up enough for you all to see it. We can definitely enlarge it some, but regardless to what, this is sad. That is so terrible. It reminds me of the photos that I saw of Syria, how beautiful it was. So this says the destruction was caused by the argument is visible everywhere in Tiaz city, once known as Yemen's capital of culture. Entire neighborhoods had been reduced to ruin by 2019. The surrounding governorate had racked up a fifth of all civilian deaths in the country. Across Yemen, hospitals, schools, and homes and water networks have all been hit, crippling the country's services and decimating the economy. That is so criminal. Irregardless to what the argument is, to have human beings be reduced to this is just sinister. You can only imagine that those responsible will definitely pay, right? Because our Father looks high, he's sitting high and he's looking down low. So human beings that have nothing to do with whatever the quarrel or the greed is should never have to live like that. Could be your uncle. Could be your uncle. Before the war, Naji Ahmed was a spice seller near the border of Saudi Arabia. After an air raid hit his home, it says, and killed 6 of his siblings, he fled to Amran. When we arrived in Amran, we slept for a week on the street, end quote, quote, end quote, he said. Then people helped us with plastic sheets, and we settled in this camp. I tried to look for work, but in the end, I had to ask my children to beg in the market. We eat leftovers from restaurants. That is our main source of food. And that is the picture. It looks like it was taken by Mohammed Hassan for the NRC. People's lives. These are humans. Human beings. Here he displays the scars from the attack that wiped out 6 of his siblings. He said, quote, I regained consciousness in the hospital, and my leg and hand were injured. My wife was traumatized by seeing one of the humans charred, basically. She still suffers from the trauma to this day. And then you got the babies. This is 12-year-old Ahmed Al-Youssef, and he's one of the 1,150 children using an unfinished house near the front lines in Taiz as a school. He said, quote, it is the only school in our area, and I go there with my 2 brothers, and I study in an overcrowded room. Sometimes we hear the fighting or we hear shelling. We forgot what we were studying and just listened to the sounds, worrying that it might come closer. And I just want to join the school, which is safe and has classroom windows and chairs and boards. I want to only listen to the teacher, not for sounds of fighting. You know, sometimes I think we should just make it a conscious effort to stop and look at the people that are literally involved in these things, because that makes you see it more as a human situation as opposed to just what people tell you. Yeah, I think so. So Ronnie Mann says the cargo ship stuck in the Suez Canal could potentially take weeks to get unstuck. Trade could be stifled on the East Coast, affecting the economy. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I really want to say something publicly, and it's just as a human being and as a person, I just feel very uncomfortable having to curtail and edit the things that need to be said when they are based on truth. It has never been my intention to have a platform where I was not able to speak truth. And so it is incumbent upon me to take the ideas, all of them that were thrown on the table, and pick the best two and to go with that going forward for my work and what I feel that I am accountable to. So we are going to possibly end up having to have plenty of the stories that I do read and give real, genuine commentary to on the website, and that is FeliciaLockhart.com. Those things will more than likely just be uploads of stories that are pre-recorded, and you guys will be able to go to, once the other channel is restored, go to that channel and you'll be able to follow maybe a 15-second or 30-second stop set giving you some information and sharing with you exactly where you can find that information. This is a very sobering time for me, and I'm glad that it happened early in my career here with this particular platform as opposed to later, because those of you who follow that other channel know that we are about truth and about helping other people because that's what we are called to do. I am physically in this world, but no, I am not of it, and therefore not bound by those that would want me to not tell truth. I have to preach the word and speak the word in season and out of season, and it is my intention to do just that. I can stay within the confines of rules and regulations when they do not prevent me from sharing truth. Take that as you will. The time is now 23 minutes and 15 seconds that we've been hanging out here going over pictures and looking and dibbling and dabbling, just keeping stuff going here on this channel, just so that we can move the algorithm to bring more people in, so that we can move the algorithm to help us to further this channel. And you will see that there are very minimal moderators on this channel. And that is how we're going to do it going forward, because I don't want to stress out the regular, just the folks that are just coming in to view. I don't want to stress you guys out with having to have that burden of a wrench. And so I have chosen just those folks that have been around the longest, those who had, wrenches coming into the game a long time ago. So you will see Ronnie Man with a wrench. You will see One Peaches 41. You will see a few others with a wrench. But I want everybody else to not have that as a burden. I want you guys to all just sit back and relax, watch, give information, share information that you want to do without having to be burdened to, put people on timeout or, give a discipline or, because sometimes that's a heavy thing. So I just want the folks that, come in, who've been with me a very long time to be able to do that. And so the fewer people that we have, that means that we'll have the watchers on the wall and all of us can just have a good time chatting. And so that's why you will see that when we do come back to the other channel, I'm giving everybody a break, because I don't want you all to have to be the heavy, right? Those who are watchmen, those who have been with me, you know who you are, you have a wrench, but it's only for the purpose of being a watcher on the wall, right? So there'll be a lot of changes that you guys will see coming up at the turn of what we're about to do. Hey, Anthony Van Zandt, it is so good to see you. I'm so glad to see you. And Ronnie Man encourages, in the meantime, please like, share, and subscribe, because this is an exceptional way for us to, come together and talk about some stuff. Now, also, for those of you who are normal or regular folks who go to the private email and send emails for the news bag, what we are going to do there is we're going to eventually have a Zoom meeting for all that want to participate, so that we can fellowship together, crack up laughing together, and sit and just talk with each other. There are ways there that you don't have to show your identity. You can shroud it there if you choose to. You can turn your screen off, but I still want us to fellowship and hear one another and crack up laughing with each other and just have a good time, right? I think that fellowship is so important. It is so important that if we don't have fellowship, what do we have? You know what I mean? This is the time frame where we are right in the throes of learning how to maneuver in what's coming and what is now considered new. But then again, the word of the Most High Yah does declare to us that there is nothing new under the sun. Nah, not at all. Nothing new at all. Anytime you can go into our word, the word where our Father left us, and go back and see that these things are going to happen and all this other stuff is going on, ain't none of this stuff new. Just the jokers that's playing it. And they're recycled too. So Ronnie says, smooth brother Van Zant. Yes, he is. Hello, Miss Angela and Angela Reed at Angela Reed. Right back at you, good sister friend from our brother. Sounds good, says One Peaches 41. One Peaches 41, always an honor to see you around. She's a blessing. You guys are all blessings. Afternoon, cool cat, brother Ronnie. And you got such a cool cat, brother Ronnie. You got a cool voice. I so appreciate you. So you guys, we've been here for going on, coming up on 27. Well, it's just rounding 27 minutes. I want to make it an even 30 so that those who come in can just grab some information and put some information up in their pocket and hold on to that. Because I think the best thing to do is to just go on ahead and start to upload pre-recorded messages for the website. And I just so appreciate Ronnie and Anthony Van Zant. Anthony Van Zant says, yes, do it. Update it. I think that's how you said it. And I don't want to misquote you, but I know it was like, update it. Yeah, go ahead, update it. And so we're going to do that. And again, there will be changes on the other channel only because we see what we have to deal with. But it will definitely be a feeder to get you to where you can find free, duty-free information. Can we say it like that? Duty-free information. Yeah. We ain't gonna tax you. Yeah. How about that? You can also go to Patreon. I think this whole thing has sort of bumped me back a little because I was like, gee whiz, the world is just... Can we just say that document we thought we had that helped us keep going is just probably non-existent? Can we say that? Just think about what I just said. Can we just agree that the document that we had that kept us going is virtually non-existent? I think so. I think we can. Yes, it is. So that's the reason why I say that I'm a little discouraged behind all the stuff that's going on right now, because it's like, gee whiz, it's like the walls are closing in. All right, folks, we are now approaching 29 minutes about the time we listen to this wonderful song that we heard earlier as we close. Y'all, I don't know what I be doing. I just be hitting buttons, and I'm not even sure if y'all could still hear me. But it's like, where did they go? Nah, not where did y'all go? Where did I go? But I still want you guys to hear the song. So let's go on ahead, and I want you to hear this as we go out. And yeah, you guys, we got to get back on the other track, because this is like and now I have everybody hitting me. You went on air, off air. LOL. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay, here we go. This is our brother right here. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in to TLP, and we'll see y'all later. Jimmy on the one.
one. The second time around, you the only one. You the only one. You the only one. Now that I know you the one. We living in the word like I know the sun. You the only one. Yeah. You said it's mine for the taking. You blow my mind with this thing called love. You know every move I'm making. You know everything I'm thinking of. And I'm thinking of you all of the time. Oh, yeah. I can't ever get you out of my mind. You are the only one. 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 It was always you from the start. It was always you all the time. I wrote you on my heart. I wrote you on my mind. And I'm thinking of you all of the time. Always. Say it. Oh, you are the only one. Only one. You are the only one. You are the only. You are the only one. You are the only one.
That is The Only One by our brother, Ronnie Mann. I want to thank each and every one of you all for giving him support. If you get the chance, and if you've not already done so, to go over to his channel and like it, and then subscribe to it. And then also, he's got a bazillion songs. Absolutely a bazillion. Maybe we could cajole him to take some of those Marvin Smooth tunes and upload some more stuff. There's one song that I have that I absolutely love, but I've been trying to figure out how to make a video of it. What would be worthy of it? And I can't find nothing. I've downloaded seascapes, I've downloaded sunrises, I've downloaded everything that you can think of in nature, and can't find nothing that actually matches what y'all gave him for that song. So if you guys don't mind, go on over there if you haven't already done so and click that button. That's the Ronnie Mann. It's just Ronnie Mann. And you'll see his songs there. But that's nothing. That's not even 1% of his songs. That's not even 0.5. That's like a little bitty teeny tiny. He's got a bazillion. Yeah. So we need to encourage him to continue and to upload. Now, we're going to be doing some stuff together too. We're going to have, what is it? What did you call it, Anthony Van Zant? The TLP chorus or something like that. I don't know. I forgot what you called it, but we could all get together and throw down. Yes. Then we can have a live entertainment event at a small venue someplace. Perhaps we can come to Canada, or maybe someplace right there on the cusp. Yeah, we can do something. We're going to have a time. We are, you guys. All right. So I want to appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And for those who are in the replay, thank you for replaying it. Again, next Monday, which will be a day after the Sabbath and 2 days after the Passover, we will return. Okay. That's what we will do. We will return. Yeah, say so. We'll be back. It's better to have below back in doing good works than sitting back in a turtle shell, just watching the lights go out. Come on now. Creative, prolific cat, Ronnie Cat. Yeah. And you know what? You be throwing down yourself. Now, if you guys have not looked at Anthony Van Zant's channel, Anthony can blow. Anthony can blow. He can play. He can bang out on that guitar. He's a bad dude. We got some bad folks around here. Some off the chain, not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. All right, y'all, we out. I love each and every one of you guys. Remember what we always say, that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Most High Yah. You guys continue to take care of each other. And if you got some questions that you want to ask about having a wonderful feast, not even a big feast, but an important part of what we do for this Saturday, I want you guys to inbox us in the email. If you want to understand Passover and if you want to understand exactly what we should be doing this Saturday, as opposed to the next weekend, I've literally canceled my travel for this weekend. It's supposed to be for the, grandkids are on that break that they take, spring break. And my brother's gotten me tight. So if you guys are interested and you want to understand exactly when you are supposed to be worshiping these feasts and what the significance is, let us know. I'm not sure about how we can get the information to you, whether it be here or whether we just shoot you some info with some scriptures. I would much rather for it to be explained. But if you want to go ahead and take part with us this Saturday with Passover, and get the fullness and the full understanding and why it's not the next weekend where everybody's out, hanging out with the Easter bunnies and all the Ishtar stuff and all of the eggs and all of that other stuff and having to go out and buy your Easter speech suit. If you guys want to find out the truth about it, hit us up in the email at felicialockhart.com and we'll definitely get to you. We'll decide how we're going to get that information. But if you want to know, we're here for you. You guys take care again. And continue to treat each other good. To receive instant notification each time I upload, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification.
Helping you along the way, helping you to make it through another day.